Hey folks, FGFRC RC out here at the Avon Park Aero Models. But we're going to take up my 70mm Vulcan. I haven't flown this plane in maybe a year. Got the KM model afterburner in there, and I'm going to take her up and have a little bit of fun with her. Just flying, not doing a speed run or anything. Just going to reacquaint myself with her, running a Sokokin 4000. Reset my timer for 4 minutes. And I figured out the dashboard, how, well, I didn't figure out. One of my wonderful viewers said, just tap sleep mode. And so that's what I did. I tapped sleep mode. I got my gains turned down because I really don't have any wind right now. So, all right. All right, right, left, up, down, right, left. My rates I'm flying in today are 100%, 30% expo, all the way around. Timer set for 4 minutes. All right. We're going to do takeoff flaps.
Takeoff flaps.
All right. Let me reset my timer here. All right, here we go.
Flaps up.
All right, I'm gonna take it straight up. Good flying plane.
Landing flaps.
Come by kind of slow, got the landing flaps down.
Flaps up.
We're gonna take it straight up. Spin it. All right.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Flying bird, no problem. It is a sport jet after all. All right, we're going to take it up and stall. Just gliding now. I'm going to take it up and do a tail slide. All right.
Down.
All right. Got our gear down. Landing flaps are down. Let me come by, fly by dirty. Make sure everything's deployed correctly. All right, everything's down like it's supposed to be. Turn out towards the road.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
We're awfully high, but that's okay. Get on this side of the power lines is always a good thing. We'll touch and go. Gear's still down.
Landing flaps.
Touch and go is a good way to get a feel of how the plane's going to land. Staying on my throttle. And the plane has thrust reverse, or at least mine does.
Takeoff flaps.
Now mine came with thrust reverse, so I guess I got one of the newer ones. This is my second Vulcan. First one I crashed directly across the field. Save on battery, we'll take off from down there. Enjoying that KM model afterburner. Now this particular afterburner just goes to yellow. This is the, I think the version 2. It just goes yellow, it doesn't actually go blue. Run a 7-channel Lemon RX.
1 minute.
All right.
E down, landing flaps.
Come back by, make sure all my stuff down. I'm in my minute timer. Everything's down. Staying on my throttle. Remember, your throttle is your main landing control is throttle. Believe it or not, people think it's your elevator. No, it's your throttle. A little too high, a little too fast.
Seconds.
All right. Got a wind out of the west, or out of the south now, so I'm going to take advantage of that, let that slow me down, going into the south now. Letting that slow me down. Turning back towards the runway. And hit my brakes.
Timer flaps up.
Our runway is only 210 feet, so reverse thrust is a huge help. All right.
Prop secured.
We were 16 seconds over on a 4-minute timer. Let me show you my setup inside. Now, it does have a blue board. However, the gear is pretty quick. You don't have door sequences or any of that, so they're pretty quick, so you don't have to worry about that. I've got the 4000 Sokokin. Good friend Tim here showed me run the battery lead underneath it, and it gives you a little more room, which is true. And it's almost touching the firewall. Left enough for a finger length in there, my finger width in there, and that CG's perfectly. CG is actually underneath the wings, if I remember right. It's that line of tape right there. So I just don't remember the actual numbers. This one has thrust reverse, perfect shelf there to put your receiver. It more than clears. Got one antenna going this way, and then one going straight forward, and that one's curved, so it actually is at 90 degrees, but at the end. But just a good flying plane, good sport jet. Basically one of them point and shoot type planes. If you point it and tell it to do it, it'll do it. Just a good flying plane, but like any other jet, you got to maintain your speed. Don't float her in. She's got to come in with some speed. Otherwise, you'll drop a wing really quick. And this is not a high alpha. A high alpha plane is usually something that has a lot of wing that sweeps back and almost a delta design. That's going to be your high alpha plane. Anything that's got more of a traditional plane wing out like this, and you've got a lot of space, then you're not going to high alpha them in. You're going to bring them in like a Viper. And you're going to come in level with just a slight bit of flare on the nose, just enough to pick that nose up to get positive, the correct traction, because you don't want to be nose in, it'd be too hard on the gear. But just you're going to bring it in like high alpha, you're going to come in like this. A sport jet, traditional type wing, you're going to come in with just a slight bit of flare. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. Let's see how much is left in the battery while I'm running my gator. And I actually have the Velcro on the back of the checker. I just haven't gotten used. Let me unplug that wonderful KM model afterburner. And had her full speed most of the time. One time I was up high and I glided her down with saved on juice, but still got 30% left. So that's a great storage rate. And folks, that is a great plane. Now they do sell us in the 4S version, but I'll be honest, if you're ready to buy the 4S, just go ahead and buy the 6S, just don't fly it as fast. But there you go, folks. That's the FREEWING Vulcan 70mm, great flying jet, good sport jet. The only thing I've modded is giving her that KM model afterburner, and I've gave her a clear coat, and I put the stickers on it that come with it. So, all right, folks, y'all have a good, and God bless y'all. God is great. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then sport jets. Bye-bye.